Welcome to Financial Coffee Talk with Shane Amy and Shane Swearingen, your planning duo from Shane and Shane Financial.
And welcome into the program. This is Financial Coffee Talk with Shane Swearingen and Shane Amy from Shane and Shane Financial, your resource, ladies and gentlemen, for the information that you need to make well thought through, informed financial, investment, retirement planning decisions, breaking it down to uncomplicate the financial world. And Shane, always a pleasure to have you in. Today, we're going to be talking about the signs that you look for that indicate if somebody has a complete plan for retirement. And I know that Shane and Shane Financial, you spend a lot of time taking the tools, taking the pieces, and bringing them together to complete the plan. So Shane Swearingen, if you would start us off, when somebody comes into your office, what are some of the signs that you look for to indicate to you if somebody does have a complete financial and retirement plan in place?
Yeah, really everyone that comes into the office is in a completely different circumstance, obviously. But, folks that have accumulated different accounts ranging from their employer, different insurance plans that they've gotten, when they had young kids, may not be up to date anymore. So we see almost a financial junk drawer of items that they come into the office with. Some folks are in good shape, but, really it's about taking their pile of money, what they've accumulated, and coming up with a customized plan that fits their solutions. And more often than not, that hasn't happened once they get to us. It's just they're in an accumulation phase, and really the ball game changes once you start retirement. It's about that distribution of assets back to you.
The junk drawer, I think, is a great analogy. Everything in that drawer you hold on to because it's got some kind of use. You just don't exactly know where it goes. Shane Amy, you spend a lot of time helping people understand where each piece goes and putting it in the correct order of operations for the ideal retirement.
Yeah, we do. I guess to echo my partner's point, most of folks are in accumulation mode, and it's sort of when you get to us, it's sort of balanced. Now you have to have accounts that you got to have some safety, you've got to have a little bit of your growth, you've got to have some income. So it's all about now taking this one thing that you've been focused on and sort of diversifying your thoughts and saying, hey, look, here's what's important to you. Okay, well, let's go after that first. And I think most folks don't do that. They can't do that. They're just putting money away and living their lives. And yeah, we like to catch folks that are at or near retirement. If we can catch them early enough, we can do some great things and, really put some stuff into place for them. You always get those folks that come from other places, and you can kind of tell, if somebody has just only one thing in their portfolio, that's probably a warning sign, that you might want to get some balance with, if you're only in insurance-based products, or you're only in market-based products, you might want to seek out a second opinion, because typically it takes a few different types of accounts to really make things work.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket, the old adage, right? Because yes, at the bottom of it all, money's a pretty terrible multitasker. We need our money to do many things for us: growth, safety, liquidity, income. But in that transitionary period to retirement, those needs and priorities really change, don't they?
They do. I think most folks are, they've either heard a story about some sort of insurance-based account or some type of annuity that was either a good story or a bad story, or they know a friend or their parents lost all their money in the market. And so there's all these, you've got to peel the onion back, if you will, and really sort of educate people on you're going to be fine. You can weather pretty much any storm as long as you have different types of accounts that are doing different things and working towards, whatever direction that client wants to go, whether that's, most people have the same basic problems. They want income, they want their income to keep increasing, they want some sort of safety, and they want some sort of growth. How people go about solving those problems, that's where we come in. That's our entire industry is every family is different. You might have similar problems, but how you go about solving those problems is is what we do. So, yeah.
And Shane Swearingen, I know that a big topic that often gets overlooked or ignored in the growth phase of the planning process. We want to invest, we want to save, we want to grow that money as aggressively as possible. And we forget about talking about and considering and controlling the tax implications of our retirement savings. That's an angle that you guys focus on a great deal.
Really, every client that we see, and potential clients, current clients, what have you, every single pile of money they have, it needs to have a purpose. They have to be trying to accomplish one specific thing. Because as you mentioned, Peter, we need our money to do multiple things, to have maximum efficiency. So, income is one thing, growth is another. But if we set tax efficiency to be our goal, there are a variety of strategies that, yes, we can implement to help that client reduce their taxes.
Well, I know that you spend a lot of time in the planning process, putting everything together, completing that plan. But for existing clients, why is it important that we continue to monitor and update and review that plan on an ongoing basis?
I think we see oftentimes folks, every year or so, and things dramatically shift from one year to the next. We may be in a recession. We may be in an awesome bull market where, portfolios have went up 20 to 30%. Okay, now it's time to reallocate. For instance, sweep off some of those gains and protect them. We have to make sure that risk tolerances are always staying in proportion, especially for our clients that are retired. So there's a number of different reasons, but beneficiary changes, just to name a few.
Well, Shane Swearingen, Shane Amy, Shane and Shane Financial, your resource, ladies and gentlemen, for that common sense approach to planning and to help bring all of the pieces together to complete the plan. If you would like a complimentary review, retirement planning strategy session to get your plan for retirement put together, or to make sure that it is still reflecting your goals, your current situation, and the current conditions in the market and economy, pick up the phone, give a call. They always love to hear, of course, from any new potential saver, investor trying to be proactive, but especially existing clients, your opportunity to be in touch and answer and address any financial question on your mind. 888-300-3811. That's 888-300-3811. 888-300-3811 or ShaneandShaneFinancial.com. ShaneandShaneFinancial.com, and is spelled out. ShaneandShaneFinancial.com. 888-300-3811. Shane, always a pleasure.
Thanks, Peter.
The information presented on this program is provided for informational purposes only, without warranty of accuracy, completeness, or suitability for a particular purpose. This program is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, legal, or tax advice. This information is general in nature and not specific enough to be construed as advice. You should not make any decision based on the information presented on this program without independent consultation with an appropriately licensed professional or competent advisor. Investment in securities or the market involves a potential risk for loss of principal. Trading, therefore, may not be suitable for all listeners. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals of growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes.
Fee-based financial planning and investment advisory services are offered through Truvestments Capital, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.